Oh my fucking god. To everyone out there, I am so goddamn fucking sorry. If you guys showed up at the live when it was supposed to start almost a fucking hour ago, I'm sorry that it started and stopped and started and stopped and started and stopped. My fucking internet decided this morning that the second I built my stream that we're going to drop and just disappear for 45 minutes, and now it's back. I'm going to have a second router installed in my house with a second service provider. If it's not obvious, I'm fucking frustrated right now. I'm so fuck frustrating. Let's take a ripper. Let's please take a... Oh, wait a second. I didn't check that. Let's check this real quick. And I need a ripper. Yeah, cool. And that fucking changed. Now you guys should be able to hear me again. God damn, what a... fucking frustrating, guys. Let's take a ripper. I'm sorry for my frustration. I'm sorry for being a little pissed off. I'm sorry for my dog shit, bitch ass fucking internet for what it is. I will be getting new internet, guaranteed. Let's get a ripper. Here we go. Do it again. Chee wee wee. Whoa. That was two. Ooh. Oh, shit. How we all doing? Good Monday morning, everybody. Excuse me. Good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're here. We made it. Got through the weekend, got through Sunday, and we're here to kick off the week. My goodness, oh, wow. That kind of chilled me the fuck out. Okay, I could live with this. I could live with this. Yeah. I can live with my sick. I feel pretty okay. My throat still sounds like garbage. It doesn't hurt though, so that's good. It just sounds shitty. And when the internet dropped just a few minutes ago, when I was frustrated, it probably sounded funnier than it was to me. But I was walking through the house, I was going back and forth to my router, and I was cussing at it, and I was fucking mad. And the louder I got, the more my voice went like this. And I was like, "You motherfucker!" But we'll be fine. It'll heal up. It's the last part of me that's sick. It's just it just sounds bad, but I feel fine. I'm sure it just sounded ridiculous going through my house. Fucking internet, goddamn piece of shit. Well, fucking internet, goddamn it. That's okay. That's okay. We are here now. We made it. And we still got time. We still got time. And yeah, I got them. Okay, I got our videos lined up. Today, we're going to do what we always do. It's Monday. It's time for our episode of Christery. We're going to be jumping into Geno Samuel's 85-part series on Chris. Today, we are covering part... what is it? Today is part 35, and I'm pretty sure I got time that we're going to crank out part 36 as well. Get it? We've been getting 2 pieces for like 4 or 5 weeks now. I appreciate you being here, Trouble One. I appreciate you showing up, my friend. Let's see. So today, again, we're going to crack episode 35 and 36. We're going to get those, and that means next week when we pull out episode 37, that's exactly where we got to in when I was doing this in video form. That's how far I got, was episode 37. So we're going to hit that exact same point tomorrow, or next week, I mean. It's just kind of surreal that I made 37 videos on this, got away from it, and now we're live streaming it, and we're going to be catching up to that same point next week. We have laid down some miles watching Chris Chan. Laid down some miles. We still got miles to go, though. I mean, we have miles to go before we're done, before we get to rest. We still have, 50 more parts to go, 50 more episodes in front of us. So we've still got a hike, but we're laying down some progress for sure. Back from jiu-jitsu. Good. It happens. Eye pokes happen. It sucks. It's part of the game, though. That's the thing when you grapple and wrestle and MMA and stuff. It sucks, but it happens. You can try to avoid it, but accidents are gonna happen. I've been lucky so far. I don't think I've been poked in the eye that I can remember. I haven't. I'm the only one that's injured myself to the nuts. I've never been kicked in the nuts on accident or anything. I have really good partners in my class, but again, shit does happen. It does. The first time I was learning to sprawl, I landed in such a fashion so that all 178 pounds of me landed on my testicles. I just slammed myself right into the mat. Felt awesome. It gave me that sickness that all dudes know, that sickness. After like 5 seconds, you're just like, ugh. It's so. But other than that, I haven't had anybody hurt me. But it's part of the gig, though. Skate it off. Gotta skate it off. Guys, I told you we're going to do 35, 36 today. We are. But first, I was having fun last week digging through Cobra videos, and I pulled up a shorty for us to open up the stream with. It's 7 minutes. Easy peasy. It's just a little compilation of Cobra's broken phones. And it's going to be in chronological order from 2018 to 2025. It's 7 minutes of him breaking phones across 7 years. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I know for a fact that as an alcoholic, it's very easy to go through electronics because shit happens. You drop them, you break them, you throw them, you fall in the swimming pool with them. I've done that. They end up in the strangest places. They end up in the top of a tree somehow. Phones, electronics, they get fucked up when you drink a lot. It's part of it. You have to get used to it. Either that or figure out a way to keep yourself safe, or figure out a way to keep your electronics and appliances safe from yourself when you're drunk. But again, although I have hid stuff when I was sober and I couldn't find it when I was drunk, so that's a thing you can do. It works. Um, anyways, anyways, let's go ahead and take one more ripper. I like how mad that I was and how mad I'm not now. I used to high shit on myself. Yeah. That's after a while I realized like, oh, if I get blackout drunk, there's a high probability that my phone's going to be in multiple pieces tomorrow, or there's a really high likelihood that my wallet is going to go from having, $300 in it to having $0 in it. That happens too. And I never really understood that one because I would buy, bottom shelf vodka. I never really cared for, or I never really spent the money on quality liquor. So I don't know what I would spend my money on. I know I had a fun time. I always woke up super obliterated the next day. So I know I had fun. But, yeah, sometimes you look at your wallet and you're like, man, I just got that money yesterday. One of my favorite glass pipes I had, a friend of mine bought it for me. I don't remember where he got it, but he got it. That pipe traveled ultimately thousands of miles for me to get it home because my friend bought it somewhere and he took it on a plane with him. And mind you, it was clean, never been used, so it's fine to travel like that. He took it on a plane to Missouri. I flew out to Missouri where he lived, and I stayed with him for a while. I got the pipe. He's like, you want to use it? You want to try it? I'm like, no, dude, I got to get on a plane, got to take it home with me, so no, we can't use it. But it was, I don't know, the head, like any pipe with the bowl, where the bowl goes, the bowl was inside of the top of the devil's head. So the devil's face was here, the bowl was right here. And it was all glass. It looked like red velvet inside the glass. It was beautiful. And the devil's face was on front, and it looked a lot like that. Looked a lot like that tattoo there. That's why my friend bought it for me, because this was my very first chest tattoo. And I think at the time I only had this one and this one. Yeah, all I had was these two. And it was all red, the stem and everything. I had it. I got it home. I love that pipe. I only put the best flower I could put through it. It was a great pipe. It hit really well because it was like that, And one day I was using it outside of my house. I was maybe 19, I think. Probably 19, maybe 20. And I was sitting at the edge of my house smoking. I was sitting on some bricks, and I set the pipe down to go inside and get some water, and I come back out, and this was dumb of me to set my pipe down because I had dogs. And of course, the second I walked away, my male just run up to it and I looked at it, and it shattered. It didn't fall far. It only fell like this far, and it completely shattered the head from the neck, and I was devastated. I only got to use that thing for, in total, 6 months that I had it, maybe. It was such a bummer. I love my dogs, but that was frustrating. That was such a beautiful piece. That was probably the nicest straight up glass pipe I've ever had. And it was a gift. And of course it got broken. And I didn't even break it, kind of. I shouldn't have left it out, but my dog was kind of a dick for doing that. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take our ripper. And we're going to open up the King Cobra Broken Phone compilation, and then we'll jump on over to Christery. Let's get it. Here we go. Dogs ate your shoe? Yeah. In 8th grade, my mom's dog. No, I take that back. That was my dog. My dog. He ate some of my math homework. He grabbed it and ripped it. He was, whatever I was laying down doing, he just had a thing for coming up and if I didn't look or if I got occupied doing something different, he would grab the initial thing that I was doing or playing with and just destroy it. And that day it happened to be homework. I don't know. I don't think I don't know where I did or where I went or what I did, but I only got up for a second, and I remember I came back, like you could hear the rip of paper being ripped out of a notebook, and I come back and it's just gone, and so is the dog. They're both gone. I worked hard on that homework. I do remember that because I was like, what the fuck? But I still had to redo it. My mom had a dog though. That dog fucking hated me. I don't know what I ever did to Panda. Panda hated me since day one. Don't know why. She just had that look. Like she looked at me like in her mind, she's looking at me, and I feel like she's thinking, if I knew how to spit, I would spit in your. I'd go to and spit in your face. I feel like that's what that dog was thinking about me all the time. I don't know why. That dog fucking hated me. I love Panda. But if nobody was home, Panda would hang out with me. She would sit in my lap. She would lay on my bed. But if my mom was around, the second she saw my mom, and she'd look back at me like, you motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that dog. She liked to take my stuff and hide it, though. Pins, tech decks, whatever. If it was mine, she would snag it. They're interesting little. They have such interesting personalities. I fucking love dogs. Oh, that reminded me. I was watching a Pooh Boy video. He did a like the cows of 2025 this year. If you guys don't see it, you guys should go see it. It's a good one. I'm only a little bit into it, but he covered. I can't remember the cow's name. She's similar to Shanny for Christ. God, what's her name? I think her. Oh, I don't remember her boyfriend's name either, but they remind me of Shanny for Christ and Rev. It's who they reminded me of. They're dirtbags. They have like 8 dogs. They're living in an RV, I believe, and the dogs are in little cages. No, it's not Peaches. You know what? Hang on. I can tell you exactly who it is. Where'd it go? What's her name? Her name, I'll just show you her, guys. This woman. What? What is her name? Can we see her now? Oh, that made it way worse. Oh my God, this. There we go. This woman. Anyways, they have like 8 dogs, and it fucking pissed me off because they showed the dogs. Yes, she's going to college. Yes, she's going to college, and she's going to DoorDash a coffee drink every morning to grab it on the way out the door. Yes. Yeah, you know. They had 8 dogs, and they were in such tiny little. Oh my God, it's fucking infuriating, dude. I love dogs. Don't abuse dogs. Don't abuse dogs. Don't abuse animals. It will get you fucked up real fast. To see those big dogs, I think one was a pit in a cage meant for like a 10, 20-pound dog. Oh, it's infuriating. To see it just sitting there like this, just... Oh, I fucking hate that. Yeah. What is her name?
And then your application. Delusion, the everything. This is a clip of her thinking she just got accepted into college, but in reality, the email that she got is just them saying that, yeah.
I can't remember her name, but I'm looking through the comments. I can't. Oh, it's not in the comments either. Jesus Christ. Anyways, point is, it frustrated me. I didn't like seeing that. Fuck those people. I love animals. It's just infuriating to see shit like that. And when I figure out her name, more people need to know, dude. More people need to know. If you can't take care of a dog, don't get them. Don't take them. If you can't take that responsibility, don't take the dog. It's very simple. You have to. They're a massive responsibility. Your dog's your actual baby. Yeah, dude, I feel you. The bonds that you can build with your animals. It's a big deal. It's important, and to see people abuse dogs like that, it's like, you'll do that to a dog. What would you do to a kid? I don't know. Okay. They're big responsibilities. Financially, your time, the effort it takes to clean up after them, take them to their vet appointments, get their shots, their regular maintenance, just like you do for your body. You shower, you trim your nails, you shave, you do all the things. Dogs, animals, they need that type of care and maintenance too. If you can't do it, don't take it on. That's all. Okay. Yeah, she does embarrassing dance videos, yes. I can't remember her fucking name. But yeah, that's her. I'm going to college. Okay. All right, guys. Let's tear down this first broken phone video. Here we go.
God damn it! My cell phone's broke. I can't even turn it on. Look at that, people. My goddamn phone.
Damn, Cobes.
My phone broke earlier, so I'm gonna have to replace the screen because some asshole hacked it. I lost my temper. That's my point exactly. Yeah, my phone fell out of my pocket earlier. The broken phone. Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me get out of the way when you show
This is what happens when it falls out of your pocket and gets ran over.
Oh, it got ran over?
No, I didn't get hit by a car. I was riding my bike around town and my phone fell out of my pocket while crossing the street. And literally, you know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, I wasn't riding my bike. I was walking, but still, you know. It fell out of my pocket and the car ran it over. And when I picked it up after the car had passed and got back to the other side of the street, I'm like, motherfucker. I really wish I hadn't broken my phone earlier. That was my alarm clock. Like, I need a new phone. Okay, I'm sorry, but guns are like dogs. Once you name them, you're attached. I mean, I'm not happy about having to sell my pistol for a phone, but it is what it is. I'll get over.
He had a pistol at one time? I didn't know they let... I didn't know he had access to firearms. Huh. He traded it or he sold it for a phone. Is that what he said?
Happy about having to sell my pistol for a phone, but
sold it for
a phone. It is what it is. I'll get over it. Did I get my new phone? Not yet.
Dude, I bet his breath is kicking right there. Just smoking those stogies and cigarettes and... Whew.
Making a video on my new phone. Thank you for watching. And then My phone broke earlier, so I'm gonna have to replace the screen. Hold on a minute.
Dude, this is a lot of fucking phones.
Hold the fucking phone, Sylvester Stallone. You know, you sit there and say you're gonna work on your temper. Yeah. You know, it's weird too, because I've been doing really good on my fucking temper, and then I accidentally break my phone, and then I lost my temper.
That was
That's my point
fucking
exactly.
gross.
My cell phone's broke, but it could be worse. I'm not complaining because
My phone does this.
I met a chick over on Crystal Stream.
And it stays all bright and white for like 10
To
seconds.
my fans and to
Yeah.
Courtney, who sent me the phone.
Flashbang myself
I
every
lied
morning.
about how my phone broke on social media, and honestly, I'm done breaking my phones, dude. I swear to Lucifer, like, this feeling I feel right now, and dragging one of my favorite artists into
This is a lot of broken phones. I haven't kept track of how many, but we're 3 minutes into that. That's a lot.
the lie didn't make me feel any better either. You know, what guilt tripped me about that was all the people on Facebook going, start a GoFundMe or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, when my album sells out, I'll have enough money for another phone, but that's beside the point. And we got our phone. Look at that, people. Pristine condition, brand new iPhone 8. Which last night I wasn't feeling too hungry.
Blue Boy, I heard he
More or less
did.
pissed because I broke my goddamn cell phone.
I heard he did,
So I'm gonna have to wait till I get my album money to fucking
but I don't know what it is yet.
until I can get another one. I had enough money for a phone. I was like, I am done smacking my fucking phones. I'm tired of breaking them and having to pay and then wait and then get it set up. It's a pain in the ass.
That was a lie.
So I got my new phone, YouTube. Kim Kardashian's like, my cell phone doesn't work out here. It's like, honey, put down the cell phone. Look in front of you. Beautiful Wyoming landscape. The mountains. My cell phone is currently kaput. I'm in the process of replacing it. I'll let you know as soon as I get it back. Look who got a new phone. Got my new phone set up for the most part. God damn it, I got ranch all over my fucking cell phone case. Motherfucker. Lick that son of a bitch off. Yeah, lick it.
Why the fuck would he do that to us?
Now won't even fucking answer my calls.
I feel like I need a shower.
The fact that it took that little bit to smash it. Like, I didn't smash it that hard, and this is what happened. Like, are you serious right now, dudes? Last night I broke my cell phone, and it is what it is. I'll let you all know when I get a new cell phone. Video update. My cell phone broke again. It is what it is. I smacked it like that, and the screen just cracked.
Don't do that.
Normally when I get phones from this company, it takes more than a smack to break it. So I feel kind of gypped on that, but that's beside the point. So if you can't get a hold of me, that's why. My cell phone is Baroque. I can't even turn it on. It's going to cost me roughly $155 to replace it. I cannot go live or do cooking videos until I get my phone replaced.
Oh, you want to rewatch the lick?
And I broke my goddamn phone. I didn't want to break it. I did not want to. God damn it, I got ranch all over my fucking cell phone case. Motherfucker.
Incoming.
It was until I get my phone replaced, so. And I broke
We relived
my
that.
goddamn phone.
We did it twice.
I didn't want to break it. I did not want to break my phone.
Bro, I kind of think you
my
do.
phone.
I kind of think you do.
So I am going to get that wand done.
I kind of think you like it at this point. Like that's a lot. Oh, and this was September 11th of last year. Interesting.
I've just been dealing with a lot of stress and bullshit. My phone's broke.
My phone's broke.
My ex-girlfriend's stalking me. Beverly, there it is. Thank you for your $500. I appreciate you. Well, my phone's busted because some asshole hacked it. And I can't do anything about it.
Trying to get me out of the way so you guys can
It
see
is
it.
so beyond fuck. And I can't do anything about it because some asshole hacked it.
How the fuck is that? How is that damage caused because some asshole hacked? Oh, because you punched it. Because you punched it.
And I can't do anything about it. It is so beyond fucking mentally frustrating, YouTube.
You know, I like to throw shit when I'm mad too. I get that. I get the urge to want to break things, but it helps if you throw shit that, like throw wrenches. Throw wrenches. You're not gonna break them. It's fine. Throw them at the dirt or at bricks, stuff like that. Like, don't throw shit that I learned real fast. You throw stuff that can break, it breaks. So don't throw stuff that breaks. Or throw stuff that you can't break. Hammers are really good for throwing. I've thrown lots of hammers.
If you like these woke, inspiring rants, please subscribe for more. Every subscriber I count greatly helps and is greatly appreciated.
It greatly helps, is greatly appreciated. I'm going to start saying that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, tubes. God damn it!
Love it, love it, love it. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Everyone that just got here, welcome in. Okay. Now let's go ahead and head on over to a Geno Samuel. Well, I'm going to just keep calling it Geno Samuel's channel so we can check out this Comprehending a Comprehensive History. We're going to do part 35 and part 36 today. We're going to tear it down. And again, look at us just laying down miles in this. We're just tearing through it. Let's get a ripper. We finished that last little video where we earned ourselves a ripper. And again, I like being not mad like I was mad earlier. And the rippers are very influential in making me not mad, so let's get one. Let's get a ripper, and then we'll jump on in and do some Christery. Let's get it. You guys know what time it is. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. That's about right there. That's just about right, but I think we should do one more. One more for safety, one more for good luck. Let's do one more for luck. Let's go. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and open this video up, tear it down. Here we go. Nope. Nope.
What made him? What is the attraction?
Not gonna get us with that music. No,
What
sir.
keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
Here we go. Part 35, ladies and gentlemen.
On May 26th, 2011, Christian was directed to a troll-created forum site called Tomboys and Tomgirls of Virginia. He signed up under the username Cookie Dashy, using the character Apple Dash from the cartoon series My Little Pony Friendship is Magic as his avatar, and made an introductory post. Even though he did not explicitly reveal his true identity, his unique writing style was unmistakable. Hello, fellow Tomgirls, close parentheses. Y'all may address me by my screen name in the board talk. I like music, makeup, dressing up in my mini, having fun and hanging with my girlfriends, karaoke, video games, crafting, and art. I am also empathetic, so I can understand other people's feelings as well as my own. I am a dynamic, complex individual. I do not have many dude pals because I have my own mental hang-ups against the majority of them. Nothing personal. I have a history of being bullied by some mean brutes, as well as homosexuals, over the internet. Cyberbullies/trolls/anons are a hot button with me. I prefer not to discuss that issue further, and I'm an all-around good, friendly, honest, heterosexual tomgirl. Thank you all for offering me respect, as I respect each of you and your opinions on the board. Later that day, he made a post about coming out as a tomgirl to his parents, revealing that his mother told him that she didn't raise up a daughter and that his father called him a fag. Chris then revealed that he started using the ladies' bathroom, saying that it felt good and right. But after 4 visits to the women's facilities, a woman complained about him to a so-called brute male, who accosted him, embarrassing him. He was nevertheless determined to continue to use...
To be fair, if you have male genitals, you go in the men's room. I don't care if you're in a dress in the men's room. If you have the genitalia, that's where you belong. If you have female genitalia, you belong in the ladies' room. Even if you wear clothes meant for men. Doesn't matter. Wear whatever the fuck you want. But if you have male genitals, you go in the men's room.
The women's bathroom as long as he wore a skirt.
The only exception is like a mom taking a little boy with her to whatever parenting. Other than that situation, of course, if you have male genitalia, you go in the men's room. Simple. It's very simple. It's really not difficult. Wear what you want. Wear whatever you want. I don't fucking care. I don't care. But the boys go with the boys, girls go with the girls. That's all.
Also on that same day, forum user Danielle the Riveter began organizing a Tomboys and Tomgirls meetup for July. Chris suggested that they could meet up in Applebee's in Charlottesville, which was his frequent hangout where he sang karaoke on Mondays.
Man with child.
Even though the forum looked promising, he was still wary of users' authenticities, as revealed in an email to Jackie. Despite her encouragement, he refused to engage with them in real life. He also said to her that he began to think of himself as a lesbian. Chris then stated on the forum that his mother had tried to bribe him into wearing male underwear again, but he relented.
Dude, what the fuck?
He continued to make sporadic comments and...
What did he just say?
As a lesbian. Chris then stated on the forum that his mother had tried to bribe him into wearing male underwear again.
Tried to bribe him. Huh.
But he relented. He continued to make sporadic comments and posts on the forum throughout the month. On June 10th, Christian uploaded a new animation on Flipnote Hatina, in which he complains about the program not being made available on Nintendo's latest handheld console, the Nintendo 3DS, which he had recently purchased.
Nintendo 3DS! The update, eShop, and internet capabilities are available today! Everything! Yay! Flipnote Studio should also be on a 3DS, but it's not available in the eShop. You cannot transfer it either. Don't make us wait! We want to play with our studio now. We don't want to wait for a new memo. Give it to us now by putting it in the eShop. Nintendo, we know you can do it. We want to rock and play in our studio on 3DS. Give it to us now. Do not make us wait too much longer. Please and thank you. Today!
9 days later, he uploaded his last Flipnote on the platform, a 3-second looping animation of a hippo running around in circles. At around the same time, Chris made a post on the Tomboys and Tomgirls forum, lamenting over his current lack of friends. He commented that a friend of his told him that it would be difficult for him to find women who would want to engage with him sexually if he had no male friends. But due to his mental hang-ups against the male population, he found himself incapable of building friendships with men. Hence, he asked the forum members for advice. After numerous contributors told him about the benefits of using Facebook to keep in touch with their friends, Chris told them about the dangerous possibility of talking with trolls or cyberbullies who are pretending they were someone else, gaining their trust and seeking private information. He offered a couple of accounts of such occurrences as examples. Take for example the author of the comic book series featuring that yellow electric hedgehog, Sonichu, if I remember correctly. Before a time, the author had a clean history, then cyberbullies and trolls attacked him greatly. Now Googling his name will result in over 1 million results of hate and name soiling, especially from the blackmail and deceptions he had to endure. I, myself, had a page on Facebook. Things were good for me a while. Then I was attacked in 2005 by the trolls. They pretended to be my closest friends. They got a number of incriminating photos and details from me. They also hacked into my Facebook. It took me over a week before I was able to reset my password and email address. And upon reflection, I closed my Facebook account and left the online socializing for years. It is real, and they are vicious, crazy, wickedly smart people. Throughout June, Christian and Jackie were trying to organize a meetup on the 4th of July. Jackie planned to go to Washington, D.C. then, and wanted Chris to come as well. He was hesitant regarding the long travel distance, and that his parents would most likely protest against the trip out of fear of him getting tricked again. After agreeing upon a financial arrangement, Jackie asked if her parents could call him so that they could get a better idea about what kind of person he was, though no such call ended up formulating. 2 days before the planned excursion, Chris finally revealed his plans to his mother. She disapproved of his motives, believing he was making the trip for the sole purpose of sex, and also made the case that the family cars were very troublesome and may break down along the way. Heartbroken by the news, Jackie suggested a compromise. She wanted him to dress up his inflatable sex doll as herself, with a picture of her face covering the sex doll's face. She requested that he take out the doll on date sites, such as McDonald's, and finish the day with Chris and the sex doll enjoying the firework display in Charlottesville. Jackie wanted him to film the entire ordeal and share it privately with her via a file-sharing website. Christian told her that he wouldn't film any possibly incriminating videos, be they public or private. He added that they could still meet up some other time in Charlottesville. Jackie was crestfallen by his refusal, and that he would submit to his mother so easily. She highlighted that he didn't even consider getting a bus to her location. This resulted in many days of email arguing between Jackie and Chris. Jackie was bedridden in a state of uncontrollable sobbing, while Chris reflected on what it means to be in a relationship. After they reconciled and established that they both wanted to meet and advance their relationship forward, on July 11th, Jackie sent him a list of requirements for videos which he would film the following day. These were largely the same in concept as her previous proposed 4th of July date videos with a sex doll. He made 4 videos, which he shared privately with her. In the first video, Chris dances with a sex doll in his room.
And now, Jackie Pie, I'm gonna go ahead and sweep you off your feet. Even though right now, you're sitting down.
He is 100% gonna try to, not try, he is 100% gonna fuck that doll.
Next, he took his blow-up doll for a drive.
And after having picked you up, Jackie, and
Maybe I was wrong.
Dance song, we are now heading out to the restaurant. We're gonna have some fun up the door and sitting on the car and eating our food. Yep.
This
Yum,
is
yum.
psycho shit.
Very, very good. Yum, yum. Do what you do, 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 doodly diddly doo doo. What you do, 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 what you do.
The next scene was supposed to depict the McDonald's parking lot, though it was actually filmed in his yard.
Okay, so Jackie and I, we're here at the McDonald's parking lot. We are sitting on
McDonald's.
top of our car. We just enjoyed some apple dippers and Happy Meal. It was really tasty. Yes, it was. And even better, My professor here. Fed me some of the apples. And I enjoyed that. Yes, it was very enjoyable. It was very good. So, Jackie Pie, what you want to do now? I think we make out. I'm going to see where it goes from there. Alright.
Told you guys. Told you.
God, it's hot out here.
The final clip depicted Chris and his sex doll in lieu of Jackie having sex in the Chandler's bathroom.
Called it.
Here we go.
Are you sweating?
Upon reviewing,
What are you sweating from? Oh, wow, Chris. Wow.
the videos, Jackie requested that he refilm the last clip of him having sex with a blow-up doll. In addition, she specified that she wanted Chris to act like a porn star with her and repeatedly ask, "Who's your brony?" as he humped her. She also asked him to draw a cutie mark inspired by the special cutie marks found on the haunches of My Little Pony characters on his backside. Christian did as he was told.
Hello. Good sex. Who's your brownie? Who's your pony? Who's your pony?
Who's your brony?
Who's your brony? Come on, you take it from your... Come on, Jackie Pie, you take it from your apple head. Who's your brony? Who's your brony? You take it, apple. Take it, Jackie Pie. Take it from your apple head. Take it all day long. Here's your brony. I'm your brony. I give you the brony now. Oh, delicious.
He then filmed a short clip of him flashing his bottom to reveal his cutie mark, but due to the lighting, nothing could be seen.
Whoopsie doodles. I forgot to do the other fever. My sunshine. Here. Hope that's good enough. Thank you very much. I love you. Jackie Pie.
For her next video request, she wanted Chris to do a sexy tomgirl dance in Walmart, complete with hip gyrations, twirling, and throwing glitter in the air. Chris was hesitant to do the deed in public, citing the previous times he had been arrested. On July 14th, he filmed the requested...
I am so sorry. I didn't know that we were going to watch Chris actually fuck that doll when I said, he's 100% going to fuck that doll. I didn't know that we were going to see it. I don't know. Don't know what to say to that one. These videos are fucking wild. The way they just here you go. This is what let's take a ripper. Come on, guys. We've earned it.
Video in a Walmart changing room.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm not gonna be able to do it in the aisles today. What the hell?
No, ma'am, I live in Boynton. It's about a 40-minute drive.
Enjoy the 2 minutes in the dressing room here.
He then pulls up his skirt.
This was arguably worse than watching him fuck that doll. I'm so much more sorry for this.
To reveal a cutie mark drawn on his butt cheek.
You're thinking about the store, Walmart.
God damn, Chris.
When you pass Lowe's.
We get it. We get it.
Oh,
Check your progress. Check your progress.
After he sent her the video, Christian apologized for having filmed in the changing room as the Walmart was too crowded, and for forgetting the glitter. They also exchanged ideas for a future video called Cake Farts, inspired by a Shock website and video, during which he would fart onto and then sit on a cake. Chris apparently came up with a way to get more air inside him so he could expel more farts during filming. He also wanted Jackie to come to his house and meet his parents before they have sex. On July 16th, he had a supposed phone conversation with Jackie's drunk father.
Why?
There is no known recording of their phone call. She then specified what he should do and say during the Cake Farts video, including writing the phrase, "awesome sauce," on his butt cheeks. On July 18th, Chris bought a $9 chocolate and fudge cake from Walmart. He cut off a slice and ate it, and also the chocolate candies.
At any point in this documentary, at any point, it could be used as like the lead in to a video, and like it's telling you the stuff, and then it stops and it just goes boom. Chris Chan, the story of a murderer. I feel like that's in the cards for him. I feel like it's gonna happen. I always say if presented with the opportunity, the time was right, everything was perfect, I think he would take out Barb, thinking that he could get away with it. I think that he would. And yeah, I mean, is that really that much worse than what he's already done to her?
Placed on top of it. After he took a shower, he filmed his Cake Farts video.
Hey, Jackie Pie. You know what I like the most? Cake Farts. Let's get this done. Let's do this.
Well, we just all had cake ruined for us, so I think we're all done with cake for a while.
What the hell am I doing here?
I don't fucking know, Chris. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
What the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
I paid $9
Are you gonna eat it? Oh my god, are you gonna eat it? Are you? Is he gonna eat it? Oh, I thought he was gonna eat it. I thought he was gonna eat it.
On July 20th, Chris's secret alias and public posts on the Tomboys and Tomgirls of Virginia forum were shared on the Quickie. He used this opportunity to reveal his true identity on the forum and discuss his troubles concerning the website and the trolls.
This is
My
rough.
Tomgirl and Tomboy acquaintances, I feel it is time I introduce myself better. I'm more than just a Tomgirl. I am the high-functioning autistic person who was heavily emotionally damaged, artistic inspiration lost with paranoia, deception, blackmail, and plain hurtful words from those bottom-feeding trolls. I am the hand-drawing original creator of Sonichu, Rosechu, and the city of Quickville, Virginia, USA. I am Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia. I had joined this forum with the opportunity to associate with my own misunderstood kind of people, commonly mistaken for amongst the gays and lesbians. I concealed my identity on here reasonably, prayerfully not to be found by those trolls. For years, I have fallen victim to their treachery. I've tried within my own limited knowledge and technology to counterattack those fiends. I've mostly failed, and as a result, my reputation on the internet fell deep into their treacherous exaggerations, lies, and crap. If I had any knowledge or technology, I would have hacked into and destroyed every one of their web pages and whatnot long ago, but I did and still do not. All I could do in the end was hide in the old-fashioned, as it would appear to be now, world of real life, off of the internet. Yet I'm one who does not like to be left behind in the modern world. Also, because of them, it has been impossible for me to get a job. Damned negative background checks. And I would appreciate reducing the results of my full name from over 2 freaking million results back down to less than 100. Now that they have found me on here, y'all have been dragged into my darkness. For that, I feel deep shame and regret, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm not the disgruntled, mean, or perverted person they have mislabeled of me. I'm only a normal, heterosexual, good-natured, high-functioning autistic tomgirl, and I want to be treated like a normal person. and I wish I do not have to be paranoid of those fiends and their hurtful web pages. Some members of the forum claimed to possess family members or acquaintances who were allegedly qualified to help him, and offered their services to track down and reveal the true identities of all of his trolls. At the same time, during his email correspondence with Jackie, she let him know that she was grounded by her parents, unable to go out to meet him for a date. Chris was understandably disappointed by the news, but noted that she was much better off than him since she had a job. Chris then told her that he made a new Facebook account with high privacy settings so that the trolls would not be able to access it. He asked her to send him a friend request. He also sent her photos of his erect penis and his self-proclaimed cleavage.
Let's go, girls.
6 days later, Chris notified Jackie that he was still working on a new album from Robbie Sonny and the Tom Girls, a musical effort made in the same vein as his previous Christian and the Hedgehog Boys albums. The songs featured many tributes to Jackie and being a Tom girl, after revealing to Jackie that Sonichu and Rosechu's child, Robbie, was in fact a Tom girl himself. The album would eventually be leaked by trolls. He also made mention of his ongoing scheme to take down the trolls, citing an article he found on the Hook website, which stated that the owner of the game place, Robert
At a certain point, it's kind of a miracle that I don't actively smoke crack. I mean, we watch a lot of that. This shit is hard to see. I've seen Live League videos that I stomached a lot easier than some of the shit that we're learning right now. I don't remember learning any of this the first time around. Like, I can't stop thinking about that cake. That one fucked me up. That one got me. I have flashbacks about it later. Again, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. So here we are.
Lightfire was a convicted sex offender and hoped that he would be able to find similarly incriminating information on the manager of the store, Michael Snyder. Chris told Jackie that only she, his parents, and his fellow tomgirls and tomboys from the forum knew about his plan. After compiling falsified information provided to him by the trolls from the Tomboys and Tomgirls forum, Christian began a campaign of intimidation, which would become known as the Calling Out Saga, during which he would give out hints at trolls' presumably true identities in an attempt to get them to come out of hiding. On August 6th, he made his first calling out video, directed at Surfshack Tito.
Attention, citizens of the internet. I am making a return. Y'all should know me by now, if in case you don't. I am Christian Weston Chandler, the original creator.
Y'all should know me by now. A little arrogant.
Of Sonichu and Rosechu and the Electric Hedgehog Pokemon. And with that, I will now continue with why I am making my return. I am ready to initiate negotiations and paybacks with the trolls and cyberbullies that have been defiling me within the past 5 years, within the past 4 years. Firstly, I would like to make it well known that I have information of such trolls and cyberbullies, of which, at that point, if I released them, they could be easily trolled back by anyone. And the first among the chopping block I would like to ensue, Surfshack Tito, or should I say, Don in Michigan. And I'm not saying that he's a total fat person, but he would make the really big Buddha look like a supermodel in comparison. In fact, with his looks, he could be a Rasta Buddha. And I show you only a fragment of the photograph. Now, Don, let's talk business. If you do not want me to reveal the entire photograph, or any of the remaining guilty, let's talk business. Now,
I don't know. Well, I don't have a fucking clue what that's supposed to be. I don't know what that is.
Now, Don, let's talk business. If you do not want me to reveal the entire photograph or any of the remainder of your information of which I have upon my possession, you will follow my demands. I want you to come forward with your participation in PlayStation Network hackings directly to Sony Computer Entertainment America and Sony Computer Entertainment Japan with a live video, unaltered. You will apologize to Sony and myself for hacking into the PlayStation Network at all, because I know you are responsible for that. And also, I would like you to, within that same video or in a separate video, apologize directly to my ex-girlfriend and her family, because I would like to have peace between my past friends, because I don't like there to be bad things and ill tidings between people. And I know it was partially my fault too on that, by the way, within that relationship breakup. But anyway, moving on with my demands, I would also like you to send me via U.S. mail $1,000 cash, American, unmarked bills.
What?
Snail mailed to my home address in a long, small white envelope with your
What the
home
fuck?
address
Why?
clearly, legibly handwritten on the envelope in the return area. And lastly, from this point, after you have done these things, I would like you, Dawn of Michigan, to leave me, my life, my family, my friends alone,
The fuck
to
alone.
be, for the rest of our lives, in peace. Expect another video in the near future of another troll that I am well aware of. Thank you.
That you are well aware of? Fucking lunatic.
Later that day came the second installment of Chris calling out the trolls.
I call to your attention Master Thorg, Thorg, or as he known in real life, Jeremy, within Canada.
Jeremy from Canada. That's who.
He is a pizza-faced atheist. You can find him possibly in a video game store. I leave the specifics disclosed at this time. And here is a sample of his photograph. Because I know and I am well aware.
Are you
that
kidding
you
me,
have
Chris?
Photoshopped me.
You don't instantly
into
recognize that
damn
photo?
Gay bar and uploaded it. You had it uploaded.
Oh, for
upon
that
the
haircut.
billboards in New
I was
York
thinking,
City
like, why there's so much hair
within
over here?
Some time ago. I would like you.
Chris, I'm trying to talk, dickhead. He's got this big old swoop on this side, and it looks short as shit over here. It's fucked up. But does he really not recognize that photo, like, right off rip?
To make a public apology.
Come on, Chris.
That it is a correction. That I, Christian Weston Chandler, am straight, and I have never, ever been in a damned gay bar, ever. And I want that uploaded among the New York City billboards, and I want them...
Why? Why would it matter? I've been to a gay bar. I have a friend that's gay, or had a friend that's gay, and we went to a gay bar. I know, shocking. You know what they do there? They drink. They drink alcohol like it everywhere. It's a fucking bar. Stupid.
left up there for 1 whole week. Stay tuned for another revealed troll, or slightly revealed, as I am on the payback! I win.
His final video of the day was a short clarification of deadlines concerning the two trolls he had just addressed.
I almost forgot. Between Don and Jeremy, also known as Surf Shack Tito and Thorg, my demands, I would like them met before August 31st, 2011, the end of this month. And if my demands are not met before them, I'm going to reveal your respective real-life photographs as well as the rest of the personal information of you two respectively that I have within my possession. And then you two will each be trolled by your own trolls. And the police will catch up with you.
3 days later, he came out with his next calling out video, this time directed at Alec Benson Leary.
The one called Alec Benson Leary is not who he appears to be, and he certainly is not an original creator of Asperchew. In fact, he is not even Aspergian. He does not have Asperger's. And he's another fatty, fat. Anyway, he also has ties with the game and hobby place, of which he makes donations. Of which I have another expose about the game place. But first, here is close up. Oh yeah, his real name is Christopher.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, his real name is Christopher. So, Chris, let's talk business now. What I would like from you is essentially a live video apology for all the wrongs you have done to me over the internet, including the copyright infringement on my Sciencew with your cheap, poor excuse of a 9-year-old Asperchew, you immature jerk. Also, on that note, I wish to make a correction to my demands with Don and Jeremy. Essentially, I have learned from my esteemed colleague, associate, that apparently it is extortion to request mucho dinero, and plus the billboard is no longer in effect. Anyway, going back to Christopher. By the way, I know you're in Texas.
I have a cousin, or had a cousin that she died, I don't know, not that long ago, a couple months ago. I'm not laughing because she's dead. I'm laughing because she had the same fucked up haircut as Chris.
You're in Texas, you fatty fat.
Oh, goodness.
He has been donating to the troll cause, as such, over at the place, the game and hobby place of which we are fully aware of and have grown to love and such. But there is more to the place, and its 3 associated stores located only within Virginia. And I know from cold hard facts, the 4 stores, their owner, a one Mr. Robert Lightburn, is a child molester and convicted sex offender in Illinois.
And you're a real-life motherfucker. What's up?
And think about this. The place in Charlottesville is located right across from a school. Parents, children, associate families. I do not think you would want anybody who is a minor or even under the age of 10 to go into such a place that is owned by a child molester.
Yeah, Chris, you wouldn't want anyone under the age of 18 anywhere near that fucking place. You want to burn that place to the ground. Goddamn, Chris. You know, especially if they're under 10.
And I'm sure that in association, even though he is married, Michael Snyder has his own child molestation skeletons.
Ooh, those are very serious allegations. Can we confirm that? Do we know that? Or this is just Chris being a fucking asshole? Because that's no bueno. I take those allegations very, very seriously. So once they're thrown out there, you need to come with proof. You need to bring receipts with what you're talking about, because that can ruin people's lives. And if it should, okay, but to just call someone that just because you're mad, no bueno, no bueno. Just being an asshole. Exactly. Those are allegations that very much so. So I'm saying they are very serious. And they should be treated as such with the utmost respect. Yeah. You're going to call someone that, you better bring receipts. It can't just be, well, I bet if you look at his computer, I bet if you look through his messages, I bet he's been talking to kids. Just look at him. No. No.
In his closet. He probably even molested his own daughter.
People take that shit very seriously, and in some places, Chris, that will get your life taken if you say shit like that and don't come with receipts. That could get your life taken from you. Very stupid. You should very seriously consider what you say and who you say those things about. Bad move. Very bad move.
Oh, I know. I do not have concrete facts, so therefore that is just theory until I am corrected. Stay tuned for another troll expose.
I'd kind of like to hit Chris in the head with a golf club in Roblox. Just my character just pick up one of the big ass heavy golf club and just whack in Roblox.
That day, he uploaded an unusual video in which he goes out into his yard and replicates a scene from the 1990 film Silence of the Lambs, and mimes digging his dog Patty out from the ground. The exact origins behind the creation of this video are uncertain.
I was just about to say, if you guys come from the same internet I have, I've seen a lot of unpleasant videos that start off in a setting just like this. Lots of them. Here we go with another one. Oh, jeez.
Sure is cold out here.
You are way too fat for that miniskirt, Chris.
It's warm right now. Want some food?
What the hell was he doing? Was that supposed to be shoveling at the beginning? This is fascinating.
There we are. All nice and snugly warm.
Chris Chan, the beginnings of a serial killer. See? I told you that you could put that in at any point. You could put it in at any point in this video. It doesn't matter where, and it would fit just fine.
Cozy. Thank you, Patty. Now we are together forever.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Chris.
Would you fuck me, 789 Chan? I'd fuck me.
Oh, fuck, dude.
To meet Christian's demands before he revealed more information about the trolls, a falsified response video from Surfshack Tito was soon created, using the bare belly taken from a video by YouTuber Mr. Pregnant as the visual element over a voiceover allegedly provided by Tito himself.
I'll get you the money. I'll get you the $1,000 and the interest. Just just don't release that video with the picture of me. Just don't do any more, man. I'll do anything. I'll be a slave for a whole week if I have to. I got people after me. I can't have them finding out who I am. Just.
On August 10th, Chris recorded a video responding to Surfshack Tito's response.
You made a wise decision, Don. As long as I get the money before the end of the month, I will withhold the photographs and the other information. I can promise you that. But, Mr. Deadline, and you certainly don't have to be my slave for a week. I mean, aside from the slave laws and everything. Anyway, apparently I have learned from my esteemed colleague that Thor, Master Jeremy, is still not convinced that I mean business. Well, just to show you, Jeremy, that I mean business, I'm gonna reveal a little bit more about you. Here is a close-up, another close-up of that photograph, zoomed in on your pizza face.
Yeah. Okay. Again, how you don't recognize it instantly,
we know
Chris.
That the atheist does not like having his mind changed about God. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, God is all-powerful. How do you think the Earth was created aside from the Big Bang? Who had to put the Big Bang together? God. And I know...
I'll be honest with you, Chris, I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't around. I didn't see the Big Bang happen. I don't know. I exist now, so I don't know. I don't know.
From my Bible, my hand on it, that between him and Jesus, they're pretty powerful. They're pretty powerful individuals.
They're pretty powerful.
And I believe in them. They have, I mean, Jesus has done a lot with his miracles before he had to weigh the cross, which I just empathize with him on that. I mean,
how the fuck would you be able to empathize with somebody that had to carry a literal wooden cross on their back? You've never done a physical thing in your life, Chris. The fuck are you talking about?
it's like I could feel the thorns that were drudge plowed through his hands and his feet. Thorn crowns.
Are you talking about the steel spikes that were driven through his hands and his feet? The crown of thorns on his head?
Empathy is a powerful thing.
It is, but I don't think you have the slightest fucking clue what it is or what it really means.
But I certainly would not want to be an atheist, because if I don't have God or Jesus on by my side, I would be more lost than I was considerably beforehand. Atheists are the devil's spawning, as it would seem. And I certainly would not want to be amongst them when they are run out of town with the pitchforks and the haste and the fire.
Why so filled with hate? Why not just accept everybody? Seems way easier. Even if they're different. Is that a big deal? No.
As a believer, I would either be I would more likely be the peacemaker, or I certainly wouldn't mind being one with a pitchfork, following the crowd and pushing the atheist out of town. Your move. Because if you don't respond by the 31st, I mean business. Check your privileges.
This was soon followed by a video clarifying the supposed ex-girlfriend status of the Wallflower, brought about by a reference to her in an earlier video.
In the recent video, where I mentioned that was my ex-girlfriend. I did not mean that the way it sounded. I meant the term loosely, as in that she was a girl and that she was a friend of mine. But then because of what happened soon after, or near the end of the friendship, she dumped me as a friend and doesn't want anything to do with me ever again.
Wait, she dumped you as a friend?
And also, just an additional note to Don over there. If he wants
I don't think I've ever had a friend break up with me.
to keep me updated more quickly instead of recording new videos, he may still contact me at my AOL address, of which him as well as the majority of the other trolls are aware of. Yes. Dang it! I'm losing my seriousness here. Lost it there. But I am very serious on getting justice. What I've been waiting for the past 4 years.
Honestly, Chris, who cut your hair? I've been stuck looking at it. Had to have been Barb, right? She had to have been the one that do this. Oh my God.
Anyway, with that, I also would like to mention that I rarely do not check my voicemails. Pretty much I check them when they exceed like 10 or so, because I'm still paranoid of people abusing me over the phone lines.
I was gonna say, what if they're urgent, or what if you're needed somewhere, but that would never happen. I guess if you're unnecessary, people never need you, so that nobody's ever gonna call you in a hurry, or you're never gonna be needed on site immediately. Or never mind.
Yeah. So I just leave y'all with that for this. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
On August 12th, Chris made a video exposing what he believed to have been Thorg's true identity. The person showcased was in fact Finnish internet user Kimmo KM, whose likeness was used in a popular internet-based image macro.
This is his trolling persona photograph. And of course, here's the full photograph, of which I have shown previously in full persona. Troll alias Thor. Real name Jeremy Sloan-White. Resides in Vancouver, BC, Canada. Occupation, employee over at a GameStop over there. Age 32. He is a single virgin. He was responsible for
I'm gonna let the video play, guys. I will be right back.
leaking the Tomboys and Tom Girls of Virginia to the public through the Quickie, photoshopping me into a gay bar which Clyde Cash uploaded to a billboard in New York City, New York. He has participated in the trolling train. He contributed bad things into my mailbag on the Wikipedia and general YouTube Quickie trolling and support roles. And following that, we have two more photographs of Master Jeremy Sloan-White. What an ugly son of a bitch. Really ugly. And then here's a more recent one where he plays atheist against me. Everybody, please feel free to troll Mr. Jeremy Sloan-White, age 32, in Vancouver, BC, Canada, at the GameStop of which he works at. Atheist, be gone! And then right after that, everybody can stay tuned for next trolling. Next troll I will be reviewing a little bit of info of, which, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go fix my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
On that same day, he recorded a video of himself reciting a poem he had written for Jackie.
Okay. Anyway, The Red Maned Deer, from me, written yesterday on the 11th, came to me while I was waking up. The red maned deer is quite an elusive, majestic creature of any forest of this planet Earth, and even of the universe. Her dazzling coat not only keeps her warm, but beautiful with sexy flair. She has eyes of green, like a slice of lime. Her snout is so cute, like a bunny or a kitten, and her smile and voice truly cute and sweet like a lute. I trekked after her for months, keeping observation and camouflage. She has an interesting family, including her birth mother and a father a step away. They treat her sadly like a Cinderella, keeping her from seeing her prince. One day, as I followed, too much to my surprise, she turns her head and looks directly at me. I hid for a short moment until she spoke, in my language very clear. Come out, my dear watcher. I have been very aware of you all these months. I've watched you as you rested and dined out the forest fruits. Please come closer.
I made it.
Stroke my coat and mane. Allow me to admire your face close to mine. I approached with erect elation. Her coat smooth as silk. Her
What the fuck did I come back into?
mane brushing my fingers like a spring breeze. I looked into her eyes as she to mine. Entranced with her temptation and beauty, I was truly surprised when she kissed me deep. Damn. And then I kissed her back, and we made truest sweet love. This was in fact not an act of bestiality, for you see, the red-maned deer I have been communicating with and tracking is really my womanly sweetheart named Jacqueline Rami. I love you.
With Chris's recent reemergence back into the internet spotlight, trolls and onlookers felt
Motherfucker, don't ever do that again.
like they were experiencing a return of old norms. Yet another sweetheart saga, alongside another ploy to defeat the trolls. But little did anyone know, his colorful online presence would be suddenly cut short by a tragic event that would drastically change Chris's life.
I want to hear that last piece again.
That would drastically colorful alongside another ploy to defeat the trolls. But little did anyone know, his colorful online presence would be suddenly cut short by a tragic event that would drastically change Chris's life.
Beautiful. Those are always so poetic at the very end. Those are always so poetic. Okay. Bob died first, then the fire. Okay, so Bob dies first. Okay, you know that I'm so glad that we're doing a second part today, because we are not done here, ladies and gentlemen. That was part 35. And yes, we are going to tear down part 36 as well. With the time it is, my Mondays, with the way I train, Mondays is just my nothing day. So it's not a nothing day. It's social media day. It's streaming and prep for videos, and yeah, it's perfect to do this. And I've got fucking math, dude. Got like an hour and 40-ish minutes, 45 minutes before I gotta go pick up my son. So this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm very excited. If it's a massive event, there's definitely stuff definitely going to play out. I'm very excited. Let's take a ripper. Let's take a ripper for completing that first one, and then we'll just dive on in this next one. Here we go. You guys know what time it is.
puts on makeup.
Ooh, ooh. I messed that up. I messed that up. I completely messed up that ripper. I fucked that up. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and do another one. This is part, 36. So excited. Next week, we go past where I got to in video form. Part 36. Also, Joyce De La Rosa, thank you for the donation. Very much appreciated. Listening at work as I swap an air handler. Hi, Cello. Hi. Glad to have you here, my friend. Very much appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Be safe. Be safe at work. Double sentence 2. Fair enough. Let's get another one. Come on. Let's get it.
On August 16th, 2011, Christian uploaded a YouTube video in which he demonstrates how he puts on makeup.
Now it's time for makeup tips. I like to start by putting on some of the old foundation. I go with my own skin tone, which was recommended to me by the woman who served me over at the makeup parlor known as Sephora.
Gee whiz!
The majority of my face. Pardon me while I powder my nose. Definitely kills the shine, and you don't want a reflective nose. Like some mascara. I mainly like to focus on the upper eyelashes because the lower ones are more difficult to do, really, at least for me. And then I like to apply the old eyeshadow, but first I gotta apply some primer onto my eyelids. And optionally, you can use eyeliner. I should have done that before I applied eyeshadow. It goes along the edge of the eyelid, and that's where it's concentrated at. And lastly, I like to apply some lipstick. Oh, this is a no-brainer. And then to give them a little shine, I just apply some lip gloss. And that's pretty much a basic way of applying makeup. Tom Kaka sent ya.
This was quickly followed by a video in which he calls out the troll, Jack Thaddeus, after he had been falsely told by supposed tomboys and tomgirls with tech-savvy friends that the man behind that persona was in fact Ahuvia Harrell, a transgender in mid-transition at the time, who, like Chris, was labeled by online communities as a lolcow, or a person who often executed laughable antics in public and online, and in turn was mocked and ridiculed.
I felt it was appropriate to dress in my feminine attire as you can see fit. Because I am definitely calling out one.
What the fuck,
Jack
Chris?
Thaddeus,
Don't do that. Don't do
and
that.
we happen to share similar common interests.
I don't like that either.
We both accept the adjective of being called trannies, except for him, he's just going through the whole gender-changing operation. Yeah, slopping off his dick and putting on the old and getting it tucked in. I would never do that. I would never do that. Never have a such change operation. I'm proud to be a male, and I'm even more proud to be a tom girl. And we both are into femdom, which is female domination.
Maybe I don't understand what tom girls. Is it a thing? Is it a real thing? I feel dumb asking that. Is it a thing, or is it just a Chris thing? it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a Chris thing. Don't try and understand. All right, we'll just move on with it.
Oh yeah, I'd like to get smacked by my woman. Yes. In his case of him having his operations and going through it, I feel that he would definitely not be considered any at all a woman whatsoever. He just only fashionably looks like a woman with the parts and whatnot, except he would not have a uterus. And he would have no reproductive organs. I mean, I want to have children someday. Obviously, he don't. And also my associate that gave me the information on him, he pretty much just pointed out calling him a tom girl. But you know what? He's not a tom girl at all. He's just a full-blown gay. Everybody who is a homophobe, go ahead and call him on it. Call Ahuvia a goddamn homo. Homo. I'm a homo. You can't get it. Blah, 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 blah.
Jesus fucking Christ, Chris.
Yeah.
He's a full-blown gay.
Mr. Ahuvia to make the public apologies for all the things he has done against me. Shoot, I forgot to write him down. But he knows what he did. Among which he has pestered me and on the phone and blackmailed me into doing a few things. Anyway, 25-year-old Ahuvia, homo. Pretty much it. We do agree on being cross-dressers.
He then shows a small portion of a photo of Ahuvia's face.
Yeah.
So are you cross-dressers or tom girls? Or are they the same thing? Or are they... Never mind.
Wait, he just does a terrible job in quote-unquote cross-dressing. Because, I mean, look at that stubble on his face. And then look at me all over. I take the time to shave myself.
You shaved yourself?
Smooth.
Itchy.
So yeah, Ahuvia, make your apology video, leave the internet, leave me, my family, and my friends at peace. You have till the 10th of September of this year to upload your video of apology for all the wrongs you have done to me, which I will list in the description a little later. Good day.
4 days later, he made a video directed at the troll known as Thorg, in which he raps about wristwatch.
I don't like the thought of Chris shaving his body. Because I think that means he's shaved everywhere. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Possibly making fun of his supposed obsession.
Here's a little something dedicated to Master Thorg. Wrist, 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 I said no, wrist, 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 I said no, wrist, wrist, I said no, wrist, 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 I said no, wrist, wrist, wristwatches, wristwatches, wrist, wrist, I said no, wristwatches, 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 wrist, wrist, I said no, wrist, wrist, I said no, wristwatches.
This is Chris. What the fuck is he? He's trying to make fun of somebody with his... Again, never mind. Never fucking mind. I don't know.
After this video, Chris was told that Thorg decided to permanently retire from the internet. On August 23rd, Chris recorded another video targeting Jack Thaddeus.
I have heard that I have not seen any response from Mr. Jack Thaddeus, as also is known as Ahuvia. So therefore, I will reveal a little bit more information about him, starting with another portion of the photograph. He was definitely responsible for hacking it.
That one I don't recognize right off rip. You guys recognize that one? I don't know who this one is. I don't recognize this one. Oh, that's still. Oh, never mind. Duh, they said that. Never mind. Never fucking mind.
He was definitely responsible for hacking the network accounts. Probably had a hand in that blackout a few months ago. And he blackmailed me into humping my console. And he said the disgusting ads on the Wikipedia, as well as others trolling schemes within the past couple of years. Oh yes, he is a communist, and we do not like communists within this country. We are Republican, Democrat, or neutral. And I am neutral, so I can go either way. But I do not exactly care much for communism. We do not like to stand under one ruler. It is very unruly and stupid. I will give a Heil, right in the Fuhrer's face. Heil, right in the Fuhrer's face. And he's definitely never going to be a female, truly, in that sense, in female dominance. He has to get a real woman to come in order to do that. He still lives in Pennsylvania. Still homo. 25 years old. Ahuvia!
The video was soon removed from YouTube for hate speech. In response, Ahuvia Harel himself made a video addressing Chris's remarks about him.
You know, I'm happy. I'm happy to be Ahuvia Harel. You, however, you're not happy being yourself. You can't be yourself. You keep being locked into this idea that, you know, it's the straight male-female binary way you have to live, or it's no way at all. As someone who's a male-to-female transgender and who is pansexual, this means, Chris, I love everyone regardless of their gender identity. I love everyone. That's something you are incapable.
Wouldn't pansexual be bisexual then? Like, is that what that? Right? Isn't that the same thing? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Of doing. Because you have shown the world you are incapable of tolerating these differences.
His next calling out video was directed at the troll behind the Julie and Blue Spike personas, wrongly believing that they were portrayed by gaming lolcow David Harlow, also known as Ness Helper.
Julie! Julie! It's Ian Brandon Anderson! Julie! Hello, Ian. What is your last name, Brandon Anderson? Julie! And that's who we are calling out next. The person who pretended to be an adult woman, but yet was a little brat. He was also known as...
Dude, I thought metrosexual was strictly a joke from South Park. Is that a real thing too? I feel dumb if it is, because I hope it's just a joke, because I didn't know that it was real if it is. No fucking way. I did not... I thought it was just a joke from South Park. Oh, wow. I remember when that metrosexual episode came out, like, and they were making fun of the like queer eye for the straight guys, and I remember that. All this time I thought it was just a joke. I had no idea that was real. Huh. Imagine that.
With his alias Max and Blue Spike, but his real name is David, and he lives in California. Don't know as much as his age, but he's at least 13 years old. And guess what? He is confirmed to have Asperger's. And I don't care much for Aspergians, and I do not care to be associated with them, and I do not accept the scientific fact that autism is linked to Asperger's at any time. And of course he was responsible for that chili fiasco, making me drive all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. And cutting up the second medal, and
wait, what?
And he likes big rooms. And he has no job. And he is also a gamer. Here is a close-up, featured from his photograph. Look at his buck teeth! Or at least a gap between his teeth. That's a big gap. Look at how big that gap is. Huh? Gap teeth. Buck teeth? Perhaps. But definitely a gap. And, Mr. David, you have until September 15th to come up with the apology video and leave me and my family and my friends at peace. Oh, and also in the apology video, tell everyone to stop making phone calls to me and say, Julie! Julie! And get rid and make sure that nobody ever calls me Ian Brandon Everson ever again, because that is not my name. You have until September 15th.
This video too was removed for hate speech. The final video of the day was dedicated to an unknown person who gifted him a laptop.
And now at this moment, I would like to express a note of gratitude to a fan from the state of NC for sending me his or her old laptop computer. Secondhand, but it works very well. I had it checked. And it contains no viruses. But still, I upgraded it. And it is better. It is like brand new. So thank you very much, fan from North Carolina, for sending me the laptop. And if anybody else wishes to contribute towards the execution of trolls and cyberbullies so that nobody else will have to be victim, you may feel free to contribute in any way that you see fit, generously and pleasantly. Thank you very much.
On August 28th, Quickie user Dinglebear leaked an unreleased video from Chris via the YouTube account Quickville Productions. In the video, Christian plays the metal version of the theme song of the video game The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim by S-Beast on Guitar Hero, and acts victorious, possibly.
I remember how popular that was when it came out. I remember I had a friend that it was either Call of Duty or Elder Scrolls. I remember that.
Over the allegation that Thorg had quit the internet. How Dinglebear acquired the video is uncertain.
It's a real life dance, cyberbullies! Cyberbullies gonna get their kid! Bam! 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 I kick your hands at you damn cyberbullies! Whee! Cyberbullies are really, really stupid! Just are really, really stupid! Hey, you bullies, really, really stupid! Hey, rock, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid, 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 stupid!
allegations! Make a true Santa contest, play the Santa contest! Never to quit game no matter what! If you ask questions, ask me universally! I will answer it on the day! All they are you is exaggeration and lies! Now they've lies!
The next day, Dinglebear released another video from Chris, this time a response to Ahovia Harrell's response to his video.
First off, I am heterosexual. I am straight. That's just the way I am. It's not a have-to situation. I've rarely seen it that way. I have at one point, but guess what? I've seen the other viewpoints, and they did not fare to me so much. They mostly grossly them out. Therefore, that is what I am, and I am happy to stay that way, and I want to continue to be heterosexual. I am happy with myself there.
I don't know that I don't know that you are, Chris. I don't know. You know what? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on in his head. I don't know. I don't know.
I will admit that with other people, there are differences that I feel most uncomfortable about and around, such as, yes, gays, well, gay men anyway. I like lesbians. Smokers, definitely the smokers.
I wonder why. It couldn't possibly be because the idea that you have of lesbians is what you see in pornography. And that's what you think every lesbian relationship is like, right? That's right. That's why, okay.
Can anybody tell me why smoking isn't stupid? I don't think so.
Makes you look cool. It does have the cool factor. You gotta give it that.
But that does not define me as an uncaring and cold-hearted person. I have empathy. I can put myself in other people's shoes and see how they would feel if my responses into whatever situations. And yet while you may or may not have empathy as well, Ahovia, I feel you to still be a typical non-understanding pig. I would travel outside of the state or wherever if I could, but my parents are both old. My father is ill. He's sickly. He has feet bloatings. And he has ailments that doctors are unable to determine. And at this point, he's now certified as a forced shut-in. He cannot get out so much because he feels so ill and sickly in his feet. And I do get out of my house. I go out here and there and everywhere, so don't tell me that I don't get out. I'm free as a bird, and this bird you cannot change. Yes, that's from Leonard Skynyrd, and I like that song. And listen, I want you to listen to me here. I am all for equality, but there is a limit. I do not want to be forced or intimidated into or bullied into lifestyles that I just not am of or feel comfortable around. But I'm still gonna feel most uncomfortable around homosexual dudes, regardless. And just most other males in general. Hell, I probably won't even have a bachelor party because I don't know so many males. I'll probably be having a bachelor party mostly constituted with those within my congregation who I'm only acquainted with like one or two of. Hell, I would even appreciate having a bachelor party where I had all my gal pals come and hold it for me. I'd rather have a bachelor party where it was... Shoot, I'm trying to think of the word, well, anyway, with mostly women. Because I feel more comfortable around women. Platonic, that's the word I would use. The party would be platonic. So I would say, good luck being a fake woman because you'll never be able to achieve true femdom. And you'll always be a dang homosexual male because you were born that way. You're gonna stay that way pretty much, even if you have your dick either chopped off or tucked in. People are still gonna look at you so ill in the majority of this country. Anyway, that's my response for now. Damn homo.
The following day, Dinglebear leaked one last video in which Chris reveals what he believes to be Alec Benson Leary's true identity. Christopher Paul Whitney, better known as morbidly obese YouTuber Fat Man, who made videos of himself eating copious amounts of unhealthy foods while shirtless.
Guys, I have not heard anything from Alec Benson Leary, also known as Christopher, and the due date has been reached. It is time for total revelation. Alec Benson Leary. His real name is Christopher Paul Fat Man Whitney. From San Antonio, Texas.
And Sony.
Age 36. Unemployed and on welfare. His interests include hot tubbing, video games, retirement, Xbox, folk music, theft and fraud, milk, comics and dip, and eating online. Yeah, he's that famous hot tubbing fat man on YouTube. Making fun, and guess what? Eating online. And recently, he ate a whole block of cheese. A whole block of cheese. Yeah. Si Darcy. Si Darcy. Si Darcy. And now for the salt on the wound. I will be eating online for the this time to be enjoyed. We are here.
Why are you yelling?
The microwavable pepperoni pizza and a can of tea.
Und can of
Let
tea?
the feast begin.
He
You
proceeds to eat a pizza on camera.
fat fucker. You ate that whole thing.
Cheesy goodness within the crust.
Jesus fucking Christ, Chris.
That was good. Oh yeah. Si Darcy. Oh yeah. Si Darcy. Oh yeah. But big difference. He's fat. I'm thin.
Bitch,
And
you have
believe it or
titties.
not, he's even fatter than Surf Shack Tito.
Chris, I'm gonna use a line from Wes Watson right now. You have 10-inch arms and tits. You have no room to be calling anybody fat.
Of which he has met the deadline with his apology video and leaving the internet for good, so nothing else will be revealed about him. So live in peace, Master Tito. But Christopher Paul, your big fat balloon has been deflated. Stay tuned.
At around this time, Chris produced some more videos
Music.
meant for Jackie, which were leaked at a much later date.
Acoustic.
One featured him performing a cheerleader routine for her.
Rah, rah, ree, kick him in the knee. Rah, rah, rut, kick him in the other knee. Just a little warm-up.
In all seriousness, an oblique kick or a kick to the knee, great technique. Don't do it to your teammates. But in a fight, fuck yes. Great technique. Fuck them up, make them limp for life.
J A C K I E Jackie. Who's that girl who can't be beat? Jackie. Jackie. Who's that girl that she's so sweet? Jackie. Jackie.
In another, he performs a stripping routine set to the song
Oh,
Fuck
no.
the Pain Away by electronic artist Peaches.
Little tomboy blue, come blow my horn.
Please don't.
Something on my city like you wanted me, calling me all the time. Like, check out my creepy behind and find out.
Forgot about this song.
Like this on the beaches. What else is in the teachers?
It's a tom girl.
Huh? What? pain away. Fuck the 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 pain away.
Come on, guys.
In early September, Bob was rushed to Martha Jefferson Hospital for heart complications. It was later revealed that he had to be placed in quarantine due to numerous bug bites all over his body caused by an infestation in their home. On September 4th, he celebrated his 84th birthday in an intensive care unit.
Uh-oh.
On September 6th, Christian posted a public note on Facebook, which functioned as an online attraction sign, using the social media network as his form to seek out females. His specifications for a potential partner included being 21 to 29 years old, cute, pretty, beautiful, or hot, between 4 feet 10 inches and 5 feet 10 inches, and well-informed to expert in sex. On that same day, Bob Chandler passed away from his heart difficulties. On the 7th, a bereaved Chris wrote an email to Jackie, trying to make sense of what happened. This is the last publicized correspondence between Jackie and Chris. I cannot get to sleep. My heavier cries for my father's passing is really hitting me bad. Suffice to say, I'm feeling through multiple emotions. I, like my mother, cannot believe he is gone. In a dream I had years ago, the Grim Reaper made an appearance. I asked him directly. I understand my dad does not have long to live, but I have to ask while you're here. When will you be taking my father? He informed me that he would not claim his soul until the year 2015. So I've known since before 2005 that Robert had a good number of years left. 2015. Damn you, Reaper. This is 2011. I was promised that we'd be blessed with Father's presence for 4 more years. I was promised. Sigh. Upon assuming his responsibilities of household finances, bill paying, and helping my mother, I started reading his payment plan binder, figured out his chart organization, and got started okay with a better informed mind. I've been emotionally comforting to my mom and keeping her straight as she is still feeling drunk-like weird, lonely, and sad. When I have my moment, I'm able to share a smile with her. Currently, she's sleeping in comfort up in my room, with a CD of big band romance tracks my Aunt Harriet offered to Robert for his 84th. At least now I have finally confirmed that you, a shorter-than-me woman, can crash on my couch and I would take the bed without having feet hit me. I mean, I'm uncertain my bed is wide enough for 2. I'll check in again later. Love you, Jackie. Chrissy. Also around this time, Chris had a phone conversation with a troll, possibly with Jackie, throughout which he cried and sobbed, talking about his father. The call was recorded, but the trolls involved decided not to release it out of respect, and now the recording is either still kept in secret by a select few head trolls or lost entirely. From the 10th to the 19th of September, the Quickie closed down and redirected to a page which simply stated Robert Franklin Chandler Jr., 1927 to 2011. Back at home, Barbara and Christian collaborated in writing an obituary for Bob, which was published in 2 local papers. He was born on September 4th, 1927, in Texas, the son of the late Robert Franklin Chandler Sr. and Jean Holloman Chandler. On June 7, 1980, he married Barbara Ann Weston, who survives, and the couple gave birth to a son, Christian Weston Chandler, who survives. Also surviving is ex-wife Patricia, and their shared children, son Dr. David Allen Chandler, survives, and daughter Carol Suzanne Chandler, survives. He graduated from Auburn University with a degree in engineering. He served in the United States Army Seoul, Korea in the Signal Corps during the Korean War. He worked for General Electric as an engineer with steels, plastics, etc. He also had patents for the controls for plastic molding machines. Without him, we would not have even a simple plastic funnel. Also surviving our granddaughter, Savannah Chandler, the daughter of David Allen.
Wow. He also had patents for the controls for plastic molding machines. Without him, we would not have even a simple plastic funnel. Wild. That's crazy because if you think about it, funnels are literally in every garage in America. I mean, they're in my garage. I have some. Don't know where they are. If you need them, no, I don't have any. But if you're just walking through the garage, you're going to trip on like 3 of them. I don't know. That's incredible. I did not know that. He had patents for the controls that worked those machines. That's crazy.
Alan Chandler, and his wife, Kimberly.
Bob did all that, and Chris turned out to be Chris. Like Bob shot for the moon and did. It sounds like Bob was fairly successful, especially for in his time and what he did. And then Chris is just. Chris is Chris.
Funeral service will be held at Monticello Memory Gardens in Charlottesville, Virginia, 10 a.m., Monday, September 12th, 2011. A memorial service to follow on a later date at Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church. Instead of flowers, you may make monetary donations to his widow, Barbara Chandler, and son, Christian Chandler. During the funeral service on September 12th, it is known that Dr. David Chandler, Bob's son from his first marriage, came to pay his condolences. Chris gave presents to him and also for his daughter, Savannah. Bob's daughter Carol, however, was not present for the service. Robert was cremated and his remains were placed in a columbarium niche, with plans for Barbara to share that space when the time came. At around this time, a person aware of Chris Chan took a photo of him while he was returning to his car. This was quickly shared.
What's kind of wild about this, that Bob died 14 years ago. And Barb, at least as of today, as far as we know, is still alive. I mean, I know they were quite a big difference in age, but crazy.
On the quickie. Meanwhile, a troll submitted one of Chris's earliest Sonitude drawings to the publisher of the comic Slylock Fox and Comics for Kids, and was printed in thousands of newspapers on September 25th as a hand-picked featured example of a budding child artist, credited to Christian Weston Chandler, age 9. On October 16th, Chris listed an old CRT TV set for sale on the classifieds advertisement website, Craigslist. In the description, he described it as being an optimal television for watching sporting events, movies, television shows, and more on. He wanted to sell it for at least $250. It is unconfirmed if anyone bought the TV set. On October 20,
$250 for that fucking thing? In 2011?
shows, and more on. He wanted to sell it for at least $250. It is unconfirmed if anyone bought the TV set.
No thanks, Chris.
On October 28th, possibly while out shopping, Barbara and Chris happened to cross the game place, which had a banner placed across the top of the entrance, which said that the store had come under new ownership of Mike and Madeline. Wondering if the Mike in question was in fact manager Michael Snyder, they went inside to have a look. They spotted Snyder, who promptly asked them to leave. Chris took a picture of Michael and the interior of the store with his Nintendo 3DS. Snyder accompanied them back to their car, wherein Chris took 2 more photos of him.
Honestly, I don't know. We don't have a mall here where I live, but there is a mall like 90 miles away in Medford, and I'm going to go visit it this coming weekend, so be excited for me. I got to go. My neighbor's... this coming weekend, what is it? Yeah, this coming weekend. It's the 17th. This coming weekend, I'm going to go pick up, my neighbor's going to go fly down. Oh, just to give everybody an update on Wolvie, for those of you that were around when Wolvie was coming around, when I was taking care of him for a while, I still don't know if I'm going to eventually get him or not. But my neighbor is going to be going to take his car down to San Diego this weekend and leave it at his mom's house, and he's going to fly back up. So I got to go to Medford to pick him up from the airport Sunday. So we're going to go to the mall, walk around for a little bit that morning. I'm going to go check it out, and I will see if there's a Journeys, because I don't know. I don't go to malls enough to have any idea if Journeys are still around. I don't have any idea. I'm excited. It's a big deal. You could tell we live in a small town because this is a big deal for us. It's a It's a giant fucking deal. Gonna go to the mall. Ooh. Anyways, okay. All right, I'll shut up. Let's take a ripper.
What happened next isn't quite clear, but whatever transpired resulted in both Christian and Barbara getting individually charged with a Class 5 felony, failing to stop after hitting Michael Snyder. It is thought that the 2 felony charges meant that one of them was driving the car when they hit Snyder, then Chris and Barbara switched seats and struck him again. They tried to flee the scene, but were stopped by police. They were questioned about what had happened and were about to arrest Christian, but his mother tried to stop them, which earned her another felony charge, assaulting a law enforcement official. They were both promptly arrested and sent to jail. They were bailed out the following day by Chris's pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker. On November 1st, Michael Snyder filed a civil suit against the Chandlers and was later granted a preliminary protective order against them, meaning that they were prohibited from engaging in any threatening behavior toward him. 3 days later, Chris uploaded the 3 photos he took of Snyder onto the Quickie and added captions mocking his weight and calling him a child molesting Jew, with the word Jew crossed out and then replaced with Gentile. On November 7th, Barbara and Chris appeared in court to be formally charged with the 3 felonies, in addition to 2 misdemeanors committed by Chris, which were assault and battery, possibly against Snyder, and trespassing. While in church, Chris was recommended to hire politician Rob Bell, Republican member of the Virginia House of Delegates, to be their defense attorney. It was later revealed that Bob had left his family with an inheritance of tens of thousands of dollars, but Barbara decided to spend it all to hire Bell as their lawyer. On the 19th, an audio advertisement for Sweetheart, which Christian had made over 3 years prior, was discovered and shared online. Its exact purpose or intended use is unknown.
My name is Christian. I'm currently 26 years old. I'm looking for a boyfriend-free woman to be my sweetheart from the ground up. Preferably one who's, never mind about preferences. But anyway, definitely smoke-free, non-alcoholic, and just an honest, good girl to be my sweetheart, to be a sweetheart quality.
Ew.
So, yeah.
Ew.
Send me a message if you're interested. Have a good day.
Dude, look at that shirt. Those buttons are hanging on for dear life. Look at those things. One more cheeseburger. One more cheeseburger. That shit's gonna pop. There's too much this way, not enough this way. Oh, Chris. Man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about him. Jesus.
Send me a message.
Oh, and the good girl part. The good girl. He said he was looking for a good girl. Such a weird thing to say. I'm looking for a good girl. Who wants to be my good girl? Ew, dude, no. Ah. No, be your good girl, fucking creep.
You're interested. Have a good day.
On December 8th, a troll under the guise of a court-appointed psychiatrist called Rocky Shoemaker and discovered some previously undisclosed information about the Chandlers.
Hello?
Oh, good afternoon. Is this Miss Shoemaker?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. My name is Dr. Perrin. I was appointed by the court to give an assessment of Chris's mental health. Have you been aware of any of this?
No, I don't have any authorization to talk to anybody about this.
Oh, well, he suggested that we give you a call. You'd been his pastoral counselor for some time.
Yeah, but I would have to see something in writing simply because I have been getting a lot of unauthorized phone calls.
From the court or from this office?
From people claiming to be part of all this.
They then begin to discuss a possible meeting taking place at the Chandler residence.
I don't know. He's requested that we liaise there, and Mr. Bell seems to have gone along with it.
Oh, he is meeting you at his home?
Yes.
Hmm.
Like I said, it was a little unorthodox.
It not only would be unorthodox, but I think you'll have a very difficult time getting anything done in that home.
Well,
simply because of things I know about the conditions of the home.
Personally, I wouldn't have a problem with even seeing the address itself to get an kind of understanding of the perspective from Christian's angle.
Mm-hmm. They are having an infestation problem in that home.
Oh, really?
And the health department has already visited there, and
oh my goodness,
it would probably not be a real wise place for you to go.
Are they still living there, or have they taken up alternate accommodation? Because according to Mr. Bell and Christian, they were still living there.
Yeah, they are still living there.
Well, that shouldn't be at all.
No, it shouldn't. And the social services and the health department have been a part of that.
I'm not happy to hear about this infestation problem, though, especially with Christian the way he is.
This has been a situation ongoing over many months, and Christian seems to feel that he has stayed away from it, but that requires him to stay just in one room.
The infestation.
I don't think Christian would be comfortable with me coming there.
Personally, I have no problem going down there myself. I'm sure I've seen far worse places, whatever kind of infestations are going on. But I was kind of hoping that we could have counted on your support to come along, if only to sort of handle the introductions in a personal way with somebody that Christian already knows.
Yeah, I would not think that would be a good place to do the interview. They're going to be defensive.
Well,
they're going to be trying to protect you from.
Yes.
The nurses that went out there found that a very difficult place to try to work with them.
This is fascinating.
Which nurses were these?
Public health nurses.
And how long ago was that? That fairly recent?
That was around the time of his father's death. They were out there because of patient discharge procedures and such. And he was while he was in the hospital under quarantine.
Christian
because of it. No, Christian's father.
Oh. So he contracted something from the infestation?
He had bug bites all over him.
Good God. Well, that's all right. I think the best way to proceed, if you could speak with your church outreach group, and if you could try and find some temporary accommodation for Christian and his mother, just until the court case is over, and we can perhaps see if we can get the state to fund a cleanup or something in the property, because that's quite horrendous.
I really doubt that they would receive that offer at all. They have not received help from social services.
Well, you can understand why it would be in Christian's best interest if you could do that, because if he was to go to the court and they were to present an assessment that he was living in such conditions along with his mother, then it would not fare well on him at all, and they would perhaps be completely evicted from the property, and that wouldn't be in their interests even in the least.
Yeah. I can see your point, and I'll certainly talk with Mr. Bell about whether he would rather see Christian in such a situation.
So perhaps we could do that. All right, I've got to be getting off, but thank you very much for speaking.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
God damn. I was not expecting any of that.
With his father's death, for the most part, Trolls decided to leave Chris completely alone and not intrude in his affairs, silencing his online world. But his run-ins with the law caused many eyes to turn their gaze back onto him, and whether he was conscious of it or not, Christian would soon show that the internet spotlight was too alluring for him to stay away for good.
What a fucking episode. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I feel like I watched a real documentary there. I know, the indie music, I know. Man, that was... What an episode. I feel like I learned a lot on that one, for sure. I feel like my brain got way smarter. Wow, we did it. That means next week we get to do episode 37 and 38. Ooh. I'm so excited. That's the point that we got to a video for. I'm so excited to do that and go past it. I'm very excited. That's going to be a fun one. But guys, we did it. We made it. We got through it all the way. I've got to wrap it up because I got to be picking my son up in a little while. Wasting my company's time the right way. Glad I could be of your service. I think my brain got way smarter. I think it did. I appreciate you guys being here so very, very much. As always, we are going to kill the stream on a ripper. That's the way we always do it. But before we do, thank you so very much for being here. Can't do it without you guys. Won't do it without you guys. There will be videos out this week. Goblin Records has one up that I think it went up yesterday. So I'll be covering that. And I told you that we're going to be stepping into King Cobra's videos this week as well. So we're going to go back and forth, and I'll do some Cyrax and Cobra back and forth. And then I'll see you guys Friday afternoon for our usual weekly weekend streams together. With that being said, let's take one more big fat ripper and we'll rack this stream. Here we go. Boop. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. And I will see you this coming Friday.